What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, TV shows. If it's geeky, if it's nerdy, this is where we talk about it. And speaking of comic books, I want to talk about the third chapter and the concluding chapter of Batman 3 Jokers. I liked it. I liked the story as a whole. When I say story, I mean all three stories. This, how do I say this? I liked it. It was incomplete though. This should have been a 12 issue limited series is what this should have been. There was enough story here to make this a 12 issue limited series. For whatever reason, Geoff Johns decided to make a 3-issue miniseries, and this should have been so much longer. This should have been such a bigger story, and what we got was a very run-of-the-mill Joker story that I'm not even sure is canon. I'm not even sure it's canon, because stuff happens in this that contradicts all sorts of Joker stories, especially recent ones. Like, nothing in here makes me believe that Endgame happened. And oh, by the way, I think Endgame is one of the best Joker stories ever told. Nothing in here makes me believe Endgame happened. Nothing in here makes me believe death of the family happened. That stuff did not happen. There was one picture of a previous Joker that might have been the death of the family Joker, but I don't think so. This Joker rests heavily on crippling Batwoman, crippling Barbara, killing Jason Todd, and then honestly a lot of old school Batman stories is what this relies on. Nothing in modern Batman history is reflected in these three books. Nothing. And there's a lot of really good modern Joker stories. I didn't love Joker War. I honestly almost did a review on Batman number 100, and I just didn't want to. I wasn't that excited about it. I didn't love Joker War. Joker War aside, and by the way, Joker War could have never happened in the context of this either. So I really don't think this is canon. And that presents some more problems, because I'm going to give away a big spoiler here. This is a big spoiler, so if you've not read Batman Joker War or Batman 3 Jokers number 3 yet, Batman 3 Jokers, if you've not read book 3 yet, you probably want to turn this off, because I'm going to go into a big spoiler here. Big. Are you still watching? All right. If you're still watching, you don't care. They always try to find out who Joker is. Throughout the course of this book, they're trying to find out who Joker is, what his name is, and they never reveal it. At the end of the story, and by the way, Alfred's still alive, so yeah, this isn't canon. But at the end of the story, they reveal Batman does know Joker's real name. He does know who he is. The original Joker, he knows who he is. And not only does he know who he is, he's been protecting Joker's family. That's Joker's wife. That's Joker's son. And Batman has been protecting them in secret for years. And that's all we know. We don't know their names. We don't know Joker's name. We don't know anything here. We just know at the end of the story that Joker has a wife, Joker has a son, and Batman has been looking out for them. They left him. They left Joker. They ran away. And Batman's been looking out for him. If this was canon, this would have huge story implications. Part of me expects they're just going to ignore it and move on. That we're never going to have resolution to that, because they're just going to ignore it and keep moving on. And maybe it seems like they have a big Joker story every 3 or 4 years. So I expect that around 2023, 2024, there's going to be another huge Joker story, and we're never going to hear about this again. Because that's part of my gripe with DC Comics, is they are so out of whack with canon. It's impossible to really say what is canon and what isn't canon. It's canon when it's convenient. That's DC Comics. It's canon when it's convenient. So nothing in this book led me to believe that it was canon. That being said, I really like the art in this story. Here we got Jason Todd fighting a bunch of Jokerized people. The art in this is really well done. Here, Joe Chill plays a pretty significant role in this comic. Joe Chill is there. The art is very well done. The story is very competently written and easy to follow, and that's something that I've always noticed about Geoff Johns. And when he collaborates with Jason Fabok, is that their art is always good, that their story is always coherent, easy to follow, easy to get into. Not overly convoluted with exposition. It's just the story. It's not overly convoluted with extended dialogue either. It's just the story. And that's what I really like about this, is it's easy to follow, and it's fun, and it's entertaining, but it's not canon. So it doesn't matter. And there's my problem with it. So I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. As a story, it was very entertaining. It was a good Joker story, but I just don't see where they're going to go from here. It had no mention of Batman learning about these three Jokers when he was sitting in Mobius' chair in the Darkseid War, which, by the way, that's what kicked off this whole idea about the three Jokers in the first place, was the time that Batman was sitting in the Mobius chair. And then they alluded to it a few times. I believe they alluded to it some in The Button. None of that was connected here, because this was not canon. This was separate, unfortunately. But I liked it. What did you guys think? Batman the Three Jokers? Let me know in the comments down below. Were you as frustrated with it as I was concerning canon? I'd be interested in hearing your take on it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out a lot of content. Would love to have you follow me. And yeah, thank you for joining me. Have a great day.